Alrighty. Howdy Neighbors and welcome back to Heart Fragment. Last time we got to know Kay a little bit more, and we assured Shannon we are not going to leave her behind. Anyway, let's tell her about Dad. It's kind of weird to admit, but I've been getting along better with my father recently. Things are still pretty awkward, but improving somehow. Whoa! I mean, I'm happy for you, but what's changed? Is the secret that was weighing on his shoulders the only reason? Was it also because you both are making a better effort to get along? There's been less sense around him. Shannon, thank you for noticing my smile. It means a lot to me, to have a friend like you. How would you get all earnest like that? I mean, I love it, but I hate it because it's so cute and makes me want to die. Cutie, cutie, cutie. Spend the rest of your time with Shannon, feeling cheerful until she has to head home. Your smile makes you feel more comfortable and energetic. Heart Fragment. Life is going to get better. Things improve. Things get better at Iris. Want to be an honorary warrior princess with me? XD. Because as long as I have you, I know I can do anything. Send her a reply. Yes. Warrior princess indeed. Why did I say it like that? Warrior. Interesting phrase choice. Hehe. Well, I was watching a new episode of Princess Robin. She called her and her best friends the Warrior Princess team. It resonated with me. Hehe. Princess Robin is that romance cartoon, right? Yeah? It's about a princess who falls in love with a fairy. I thought you didn't like that sort of thing. I don't like sci-fi, but I like fantasy. Plus the fairy is cute. Ooh. Her name is Bluebird. Are all the characters named after birds? Mm-hmm. There's also Princess Raven, Sparrow, and the evil dragon shapeshifter named Finch. Ah, yes, Finch. A terrifying name for a terrifying villain. Hush. Finch totally is scary. I want to see Finch. Oh well. Thanks for letting me gush about that. Good night. Oh, everybody. We have terrible things. February 20XX. February 2048. Get this guy so I can read better. Ooh! The weather is way too cold for the beach. I hoped all the winter chill would be gone by now. Oh, it's us! You can go back to the car if you want. What, are you serious? We can't come to the beach and not even go for a walk on the shore. You're the one who's been complaining about the cold. I thought you weren't having fun anymore. Blech, you don't get it. It's because it becomes even more fun when you whine about some sort of inconvenience, don't you think? Complaining is fun? Yeah, something like that. It's like if you're having a great time somewhere, but a tiny problem pops up and you exaggerate it into and you exaggerate to get the conversation going. Sounds dumb, but it worked, didn't it? Did it? Yep, you're talking more now. You were totally quiet all day. I invited you to hang out because I want to know more about you. I can't learn if you never speak up. But I don't have anything else to say. If I'm just listening to you talk. It's a little step in the right direction. At least you didn't tell me to stop talking. I guess I got used to chattering. I don't understand half of what you say. You get so excited that I feel like an asshole if I told you to shut up at this point. You could word things a little more nicely, you know. Heh. Now what? Why are you laughing? No reason. I'm just thinking that. Maybe I'm getting used to how you are, too. It was on that day that Shannon LaFay believed she really saw a genuine smile for the first time on the face of Iris Bell. Iris begged to differ. They were certain they'd smile at least a handful of times in the direction of their annoying nuisance-turned friend. But to Shannon, it was a day to remember. Not because of the cold air biting at her through her winter jacket, or because she had finally gotten a chance to go somewhere other than home for once. It was simply because it was the day she felt Iris really was opening up to her. A treasured memory. Days began to pass more quickly than usual after that. Kay comes again the next night, and then the night after that as well. Each night you discuss things quietly. Sometimes topics related to your mutation, sometimes just random chatter. The two of you decide not to meet up during the day anymore to avoid awkward confrontation that would cause it would cause if your father found out. Kay teaches you the things he knows. It seems he actually doesn't have a whole lot of info to share that you didn't already know. He is unsure who or where Jasper is. He can't think of any other powers off the top of his head that you could test for. Sometimes you talk about Shannon's antics with him. You let Kay hold your stuffed animal and explain that Shannon has a matching one that you got for her. Kay smiles every time you talk about your life. Whenever you open up, it's like he's absorbing all of the information you tell him. He's genuinely happy to listen to you. A smile that he sometimes wears, that you can't always tell is genuine because it's easier to tell apart from his real smiles. You talk more about the power you have to read hearts too. When you mention to him the time you tried to look at yourself in the mirror and see that you could... to see what you can notice for yourself, but that no strange colors appeared. Kay theorized that it may not work on reflections. Another night you tried on Kay, again, though secretly as to not offend him this time. The relaxed atmosphere between you two and Kay's lack of sight made it easier to be able to use your ability. Oh, he's a baby. It was a bit shocking just how pure his heart appeared. You wonder whether or not he's aware of what a good person he is. You notice, however, that when you tried to read his heart, he shifted uncomfortably. It was as if you could sense what you were doing. Reading hearts. Such a power has also been a part of you, and you've never noticed it until now. Have you used it unintentionally over the years? Did you sense something in Shannon's heart that made you open up to her despite your differences? Is that why you trusted Kay, even when you met with such odd circumstances? How do you even find out about these things? I listened in on Gray talking, and learned whatever I could. And why doesn't he just tell me these things himself? Why'd I have to learn them from you? It's like he's hiding things from me. I don't know. Must have some reason, right? What about Jasper? He must not know where or who I am since I haven't been a danger so far. Even if things seem safe at the moment, I don't think you should let your guard down. I'd hate if anything bad happened to you. No matter what, though, I'm here to protect you. Gray and Dexter and I will look after you. Don't worry too much. It's all gonna be okay. After a while, it all becomes overwhelming. Even Kay's soft smile doesn't settle your discomfort. There's just too much information, I can't process it all. It's not Kay's fault. It's everything in general. I'm getting tired. Do you mind heading out now? Huh? Sorry, I just don't feel like talking anymore. I understand. I actually have something kind of silly to ask about next time I come. Sorry to rush you out.
See ya.
I'll talk to you tomorrow. Yeah, see you. You're not entirely sure why you felt the need to push him away so suddenly. It's true you were tired, but you also just wanted to be alone for a bit. You're not used to someone visiting this often, not even Shannon. Kate's supposed to help. Why is it so tiring to interact with people? Valid, though. How about it hurt his feelings? Oh well, I'll apologize to him tomorrow. But the next night, Kate doesn't come. No. You wait, and wait, and wait. And I want to apologize about last night and hear whatever it is you wanted to ask. It's already 3 a.m. You're tired, and you know this isn't good for you. I'll just wake up when he gets here, I guess. But he doesn't come. That night or the next. And then after that. Even when you text him on Star X Social, there's no response. You keep yourself up late for several nights in a row waiting for him. But still, he doesn't come. Dream time? Dream time! Stupid. You pretend to care about these people. Stupid, 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 stupid. Brrr. Don't you even know how pathetic you are? How miserable, how feeble, how wretched, how what the... Okay! Oh my, the log, please. Wowie, wow, wow. Do you even know how stupid you are? Do you even know how pathetic you are? Do you even know how wrong you are? Do you even know how miserable you are? Do you even know how feeble you are? Do you even know how wretched you are? Do you even know how tormented you are? Do you even know how little you know? That voice feels familiar. Something I've heard before. Demon. Why can't you remember? Who? It was like a whisper. You'd hear the voice speaking into your ear. Continue struggling. Continue collecting your fragments. As if it will ever amount to anything. Sunday, several weeks later. What's happening? I feel dizzy. I could hear a voice, but now it's a flashbang. Your place video with Shannon later today. At least it's something to take your mind off your worries that have been building up after weeks without a visit from Kay. Hey. You have better things to do this morning than have a long conversation with your father. Come here, slow down a moment. Do you like living with your kid? I guess so. Why do you ask? Gonna be living somewhere else soon. What? Why? It was your mother's wish for you to stay with me, but Kay has disappeared. No. He really has disappeared. We've been thinking of every possibility for this. And in the worst possible scenario, I think it would be best for you, if you went somewhere else for a while. In case Jasper knows your whereabouts. Don't know why he would have taken Kay, though. No matter the reason, this way you'll be safer. What could happen to Kay? Suddenly did show up to the meeting place one day. I don't know what to do. In a bit of a panic. So where will I be living from now on? Do you remember Lana? She was a babysitter when you were a kid, I've heard. Contacted her and she's happy to take you in. I haven't seen her since Will's funeral. I mean, I'm glad to see her again and all, but I wish I didn't have to be under these circumstances. Has she known about my mutation ever since I was a kid? No, well, you have to keep it a secret. But I promise you, she's someone you can trust. My dad, trusting someone. So confident. Why don't you just open up about the whole situation? She lives over in Pyrathon. Pyrathon? Small place. About a 45-minute drive from here. Listen, kid, I can't stress enough how important it is that you keep as much information as possible a secret to avoid being found. That includes keeping it a secret where you live. Can't tell anyone where you're going. Anyone could be a risk. Shannon immediately pops into your mind. Can't just leave Shannon behind. She's always been there for me. Can't imagine being without her at this point. If I don't have Shannon, then... If you're thinking about Shannon right now, don't you dare. This ain't just your safety, kid. Shannon could end up in danger, too. Someone wanted information if she had it, then. Get that picture. Please don't describe it any further than that. Do you promise you won't tell anyone? I promise. Kid. Last time I saw Kay, the boy brought up a good point. He said I ought to tell you things more clearly, before you end up in a situation where that knowledge could be the only way to save yourself. I agree. Listen. I've been glossing over the whole Jasper thing for a bit now. I don't want you to be scared, you know. You need to know the truth, the whole truth. The sudden serious shift in your father's voice makes you tense up. Thing is, I don't think your mother's death was an accident. Far from it. Perhaps some part of you suspected that much already, but hearing it out loud chills you to the bone. Words refuse to form as you stare at your father in silence. Murder! That's what he's suggesting. Heh. I found out your mother was pregnant. I had to protect her. And you. I can't risk the wrong people knowing. My efforts needed to go into keeping you safe. And your mother and I both agreed that I could do it much better from a distance, without putting you to a greater risk of being found. I don't want to hear this. I really don't. Maybe you're right. Maybe now is a good time to discuss it. Some of it all is I want to protect you as best I can, kid. Especially right now. Because truth is, we're getting closer and closer to believing this Jasper person might have some sort of power. It almost seems impossible that every member of your family should have been just killed off easily, given they all had some sort of powers. With that scientist whose son was killed, continuing to research separately to get his revenge. I don't know what kind of person he is. We don't know anything. If you've suspected something like that all along, and you've kept it from me to keep me safe, then why now? Why are you telling me this now?
I guess because I'm selfish. I'm selfish because I wanted to tell you this ever since I picked you up at your mother's funeral. You grew up thinking I abandoned you, and you still think that, even now. You must think I'm making this up. But I'm selfish because I hoped telling you this would make you hate me even just a little bit less.
Before you realized that your body was moving, running upstairs to your room. I hoped it would make you hate me even just a little bit less. How can you just say something like that with a straight face? I don't know what else to do. You slam your door to your room. Why is talking to your father always so awkward? Of course you know the reason. Years of you ignoring him, and him being too fed up to bother trying anymore. Moving. What the hell? There's so much happening so suddenly. It was long ago that I was living life as usual. That's right. You're continuing on the way up until you got that history assignment. The almost abnormal normality that you felt earlier was gone now, too. Without Shannon, without Kay, what normality is left. It feels like it's all being ripped away. If things had to get to this point anyway, you wish it would have all stayed as it was before you knew. You could hang out with Shannon and talk to her about boys, like always, if this wasn't going on. That would have been fine. I'd rather have those comfortable days back than having to deal with all of this. I don't care if I'd never met Kay. I don't care because maybe if we hadn't met, he'd be safe right now too. It's just... maybe I'm supposed to just give up while I'm still ahead. I don't have any chance of making it out if you're alive, so maybe I should just stop caring. Maybe my days were peaceful. I wasn't doing anything special with my life. At least if I die here, it'll finally end. No more boring days around boring people who don't really care about me. No more forcing myself to get up every day and do things I'm not truly invested in. No more Shannon, no more Kay. No more of my annoying father. Maybe that would be for the best. You tell Shannon that you're moving at least. She deserves that much. How am I supposed to tell her any of this? Someone catches your eye. You should face them and see a boy, about your age and height, leaning against one of the street lamps. Typically, you wouldn't even notice him standing across the street from you, but he seems to be staring at you. Quickly, the boy looks away. He starts walking swiftly down the street in the opposite direction as you. Weird. Sorry, Shannon. After following the path the boy took, you find yourself in a nearby park. That's where you ended up. Tutorial! Sometimes you'll need to search your surroundings for an item or person. Move your cursor throughout the area until you find what you're looking for. Searching for bonuses may help you come across something interesting. Don't dawdle too long. Sometimes you'll have a time limit. What am I looking for? I'm moving my cursor across the screen. What am I looking for? Kate did post. Question can wait. Answers can wait. Rest cannot wait. When you're tired, the questions you ask will not be meaningful. It's you give will not ring true. God, I love Kay. Just put him anywhere. Guess he ran off already. Guess that means you won't be late getting to her place. If you took any longer, she'll probably start wondering what's up. Literally, what was that? That was not it. How? Back it up. Okay. Go. Okay. I'm moving my cursor around. Oh!
Hey, you!
God, scare the crap out of me. How did I never notice? Cool. Back in action. Call it to the boy when you find him behind one of the trees. He jumps back in surprise. He was confident that he wouldn't be found there.
What do you want?
Why were you staring at me earlier?
Why are we so accusatory?
I wasn't.
You absolutely were.
Yeah, you misunderstand, I swear. I'm Clive. I'm not some weirdo.
Telling me your name doesn't make the fact that you were watching me any less creepy, you know.
Right, yeah, that makes sense, doesn't it?
I think it does.
Well, you see, I just moved here recently. I've been exploring the area and I don't know anyone, and I happened to see you walking by and you
Why are you so blushy?
caught my eye.
What does that mean?
I guess you stood out a bit.
As in, you think I'm attractive?
I mean, you're not unattractive or anything, but that's not what I meant. Maybe it's because you looked sad?
He probably did look down after everything that's happened.
What's wrong?
Let's just talk to a random stranger. Why not? This is what my life has led me to. Let's go. Tell him why.
I'm moving soon. I'm leaving my best friend behind. Guess it might be more to the point to say I'm leaving my only friend behind.
Only friend?
Yeah, Clive, what of it?
My other friend hasn't been around for a while. I probably won't even get to say goodbye. I don't know why I'm even telling you this.
Did you need to vent this badly? That you're unloading on a stranger?
That sucks.
Doesn't it?
You'll meet new friends in your new town, though.
I doubt it.
Where are you moving?
That's not really any of your business, is it?
I'm just curious.
A town. Away from here.
A good job.
Is it a secret or something?
It's not a secret. It's just not any of your business.
Yeah, I got it. Listen, I really am sorry for staring at you, but is it okay if I leave now? I like jogging, and this is around the time I'd be doing that, so...
Go for it.
Okay. Bye.
Bye, Clive. This boy named Clive rushes off down the path into the park, disappearing into the greenery.
Crap. Now I'm super late because of that weirdo.
Seriously? You're so late, Iris. What the heck have you been doing? Got distracted. Think you could find it in your heart to forgive me? Fine. I suppose so, since you look so adorably apologetic. So what's up? Both need to happen. But in my heart, Kay is more important. Well, actually, a friend of mine went missing. And his eyes go wide. Friend who? He's the same friend I mentioned last time, Kay. Oh no, what horrible timing. So sorry. Here I am all cheery and bubbly, and you're going through something like that. I'm sorry, I hope he turns up. Actually, there's more. More bad news. Shannon, I'm moving. You're... What? When? Where? Remember your father's words, that you can't tell anyone where you're going. If I can tell anyone, it would be Shannon, right? Still something holds you back. You're another town. Might be able to see you for a while as I settle in there. Shannon easily notices your sadness and puts an arm around you. It feels like she senses there is more to this than just a sudden move, and she decides not to pressure you to tell her more. I'm sorry. I hope that you end up being happy there, though. I'll try to be. Put on a brave face for her sake. I miss you, Shannon. I'll miss you too. You're about 2 blocks away from your home. Oh. You're about 2 blocks away from the home that you'll soon be leaving behind when someone crashes into you.
Oof!
Clive! Get away from me! You again? My bad, just jogging, don't mind me. Look at his face! Wait, what? Gotta go! Meow. The weird boy Clive scampers off down the street. What is up with that guy? He doesn't even stop moving long enough for me to try reading his heart. When you arrive home, your father is waiting in the kitchen. This looks like the living room, but, I mean, whatever. Kid. What? Looks like he has something to say, but he holds back. I just wanted to say. Never mind. Why'd you have to do that? If you have something to say it. Stop hiding everything. You're right. I know you're right. I guess I just wanted to say. I'm sorry. For what exactly? Everything. The thing I did was right by you. Nothing I'll do from now on will be either, probably. I'm a no good father. So I'm sorry. I never thought I'd hear my father say something like that. All these years I started to think he'd never sincerely apologize for the things he's done. Do I really have to take something like this to make him speak up? Head up to your room now, kid. But Please. Fine. Good night, then. I'm exhausted anyway. Everything is so tiring recently. An alert. I'll check it in a bit. Moving. First I find out I'm some kind of mutant. Now I have to leave everything else about my life behind too. This will be with Lana, but even then, is that the right choice? I'm already 18 years old. Maybe I should talk to him about moving out on my own. No, he never allowed that at a time like this. There's not really room for you to have a choice in the matter. Feeling like your entire body's weighed down, you slump in your bed. Shannon, hey! Did Did you get home safely? Yeah, thanks for checking in. So this was a strange guy today, though. Strange guy? Yeah. You think back to the strange guy you met. Clive was his name, right? He definitely seems suspicious. No one just stares at someone on the street like that. At least, not in the weird way he was. You realize that when you think deeper about it, he's probably the sort of guy Shannon would think is super cute. Then again, she thinks almost every boy she meets is cute. The weird part was definitely him asking where you plan to move to. But maybe he was actually a threat. But maybe if he was actually a threat, he would have known better than to ask something so obviously suspicious. Was he like creeping on you or what? I don't really know. He was just weird. Bad vibes, huh? Pretty much. Either way, he's gone on his way now, so it doesn't matter. Heart Fragment. Is it dream time or no? I love reading. It's dream time. An insane idea occurs to you suddenly that night in bed. You'll be moving tomorrow. Wake up early, but you still can't sleep. He found his way to me in the dark almost every night. Maybe somehow, just maybe, you could find your way to him too. It's a long shot. No. It's about the most stupid idea you've ever had in retrospect. Why on earth would this idea come to you in the first place? You need to find Kay, or I'm shipped off to live somewhere else. This could be my last chance to see him again. The rational part of your mind tells you that he'd approach your father. That he'd find a way to contact you in your new home. The rational part is telling you to leave out your window and try to find him. The idea is so irrational that it doesn't hold even a shred of hope for success. But it's offering in your ears. It seems to be drowning out all rationality. You open your window door, head to the balcony, climb over it and plop down on the ground. You're about halfway around the corner of the city block when you realize precisely what you're doing. You're outside in the middle of the night, searching for a boy that your father couldn't find. What the hell am I doing? This is crazy. Then you see something up ahead. A person? Why is someone else walking around this late? He's walking toward me. No, don't forget so quickly. He's probably just going to pass by. But he doesn't. You feel yourself freeze in the spot. Why can't I move? Your heart begins to pound. The person inches closer and closer. Next instant, you hear a chilling voice in your ear.
Hello, little mutant.
Hi! He knows. He knows who I am. Oh god, oh god. This can't be. Who are you? It's Jasper. The man circles around you until he comes back to face you from the front again.
The name's Jasper, and I'm going to be the one that ends your life.
Cool! You desperately try to move, to run to get away from him. Nothing works. Your eyes widen as you reach for something. A knife. No, 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 no. This can't be happening. With this word, the man takes a step forward. Closer. And then the knife plunges into your stomach. His face is staring down at you. It's the last thing you see. Love the red you got going there, dude. Oh, bye. Heart Fragment. Iris, it's almost time. You have 2 more days to decide. I will do my best until the final day. Dots. When the wolf cries for help, the moon will rain down, and what appeared once true will now be unknown. Or unwound, sorry. But the trust that you build fortifies further still. And the bonds that you have raised, whoopsie, will be underwater? Iris, I'm so sorry. That voice, that's Shannon. Iris, I'm so sorry. Yeah, the first voice was Shannon. But the other one, too, calling out to you. So sorry that this happened to you. It'll be okay, I promise. Shannon's voice is clearer now. You hear the pain in her voice. What's she apologizing for? She didn't do anything wrong, did she? Wait. I was stabbed. I remember now. I'm a Jasper. Am I alive? Where am I? Open your eyes and Shannon turns over to you. Thank God you're awake. I was so worried about you. Where exactly am I? Oh, you must still be disoriented. I'm not totally sure what happened to you, but it was pretty intense. You got a really bad cut on your stomach. That's right, I was stabbed. It's all coming back to me now. I snuck out and then... Why'd I do that? What the hell was I thinking? It was likely you were hypnotized. Who was it who stabbed you? Was it really this Jasper person you were warned about? I'm so sorry. This happened the night you left my place, didn't it? I kept thinking that things could have been different if I'd asked you to stay overnight or done something different. No, Shannon, this isn't your fault. Maybe, but I still feel bad. I'm sorry, I wish I could have done something to help. You're in pain. Truth be told, you are. But it is mostly a dull ache. Probably because of whatever medication they're giving you through your IV. I'm fine, don't worry about it. Alright, if you say so. Do anything. If I want to get something for you, please let me know. I'll be here the whole time you're at the hospital. No, really, I'm alright. Thank you, though. Okay, I'm sorry. You must be tired. Let you get some rest. I'll be here again tomorrow. Sleep well. I will not. Are you able to hear me? I hear a voice calling out to you once again. That voice. Look to the darkness surrounding you. Kay, is that you? Where are you? I just felt away, revealing a blurry, dreamlike vision of the beach outside Parathon. Oh, thank goodness, I'm getting through. Yay, it's Kay! Iris, look over here. Everything is fuzzy, tinted in darkness. But you could just pick up the figure of Kay on the horizon. Kay, it is you. Where'd you go? You disappeared so suddenly. Well, in all honesty, I'm sort of still gone. I'm dreaming right now, but it's not like it's all in your head sort of way. I'm actually here. The only way I could talk to you right now, Iris. Dream. I don't understand. I missed. Never mind. How is something like this even possible? What's going on? Something has come up. I wish I could tell you, but... Can you at least say how you came here? Why you're in my dream? Where you disappeared to? When you'll be back? If you're safe. Iris, I wish I could, but A bright light flashes in front of you, and Kay begins to fade from vision. Shit, so soon?
See you later.
I have to go now. I'll see you again, alright? Kay, wait. Another flash, and then he's gone. All that's left in his place is an odd orange feather. What is that? It floats down toward you. You catch it, and what you do, you wake up. Question mark, day number 1. What in the Sam Hill? Oh, you're awake. Hey! Clive. What's the guy's name again? C-L-I-V-E. Right, you're Clive. Yeah, that's right. I expect you to remember my name. Endurance. You're surprised at how strange your voice sounds. Your brain is still foggy, too. Why are you here? I brought you here. Wait, what? How? I snuck out late that night because I felt all restless in my new house. And I just saw you on the ground. I don't know what happened. It must have been brutal to have left you bleeding on the ground like that. Where's my father? Oh, he'll be right back. He went outside to smoke, I think. Anyway, you're right? What happened? I got stabbed by some freak who wants to kill me because I'm a mutant. Probably isn't a good answer, huh? It isn't really any of your business, is it? Alright, guess not. I'll head out then. See Iris. Maybe I shouldn't be so rude, but come on. It really isn't any of his business. That dream, though. Remember every detail vividly. His words and expressions, and that feather. I remember being stabbed, so I guess it's safe to assume I passed out after that. I don't remember anything else, though. I wonder if my dad has found any leads. As if on cue, the door suddenly slams open. You're greeted by the very anxious-looking expression your father is wearing. You're awake. Thank God, thank God. We're in a lot of pain. What am I saying? Of course you're in pain. You're sitting a bit, though. That's good. He's rambling nervously. Do you remember how the hell this happened to you? Yeah, I remember. You need to tell me exactly what happened. God, it's all my fault. Should have moved at the very second we suspected Kay went missing, but I hesitated. Damn it! Why the hell did you do that? Sneak off to find Kay. What were you thinking? It was almost as if you were in a trance. It was Jasper. Shit. Fucking knew it. He's clearly been running through scenarios about what caused this the whole time you were out. You're not even sure how long it was. It could have been a day or a week. Soon you'll be released from the hospital. We're moving you to Lana's place. You'll be safe there. He was blaming himself, wasn't he? But it wasn't even his fault this time. I'm the one who snuck out. How did Jasper find you? I feel like I was being drawn out of my room by some mysterious force. I wasn't exactly making a rational decision, at least. I left. I knew it wouldn't be safe to do that, but I left the house through my window. That's how Jasper caught me. I'm sorry. Sorry? Kid, no, it's not your fault. Not by any means. It was all on me here. Right off the bat, I should have moved you to Parathon. I'm the one who's sorry, kid. I let you down. Guess we're at a stalemate. I don't think you should blame yourself, and you don't think I should blame myself. Agree to disagree. Heh. Very well then. If indeed Jasper has powers similar to yours, then sure as hell hope this wasn't one of them. I think Jasper might have used some sort of power to lure me outside. Powers we knew were a possibility, but mind control of some sort, that's... Here's a point. Mind control would explain the compulsion you felt to leave your room, and the fact that you couldn't run no matter how hard you tried. But if it's true, if it was that easy, he could have killed me at any time, right? Mind control would mean he'd have found me a long time ago. Instinctively, you flinch away as your father's hand Instinctively, you flinch away at your father's hand placed on your shoulder, and then a wince of pain from your injuries flares by the sudden movement. Ow. Sorry. Truly, I'm sorry, Iris. What did you just say? I said I'm sorry. You call me by my name. I can't remember the last time you did that. Hehe. What the hell kind of father am I, huh? The kind that doesn't even say his kid's name until they nearly die. I'm a failure, not just as a father, but as a man. I failed your mother by leaving, and I failed you at the same time. I am in the hospital from almost dying. Do not guilt trip me. Back then, I thought I was doing what was best for the two of you. All I did was fuck it up, though. You really do regret it all, don't you? More than anything else. I wish I had been there to help you grow as a person back then. Mom must have had more understanding, because she knew the circumstances. It's weird to think you'd known these things all along. I didn't always know. After I got pregnant with you, that was when she told me everything. I thought for sure she was pulling my leg. I remember laughing at her. Not because I hated her, because I thought it was impossible. I looked right in her eyes and laughed. She proved to me that I was wrong that night in a dream. A dream that was so vivid. Dream. She was suddenly there. Looked just like her real-world self, but something was different. There was something more powerful to her. She showed me things I'd never have thought possible. She never showed you those things outside your dream? Nope. She was too scared that she'd accidentally bring attention to herself and you. She wanted to protect you more than anything. But the dream was real, and I believed her without a doubt. I could just feel it in my heart, you know? I could feel how real it was. We started meeting in our sleep nightly, and she shared information and stories about her family history with me. I could hardly believe it, but in the end I did. One night she warned me in clear terms what would happen if you were found by her family's enemies. And I decided to protect you no matter what. She told me about this in a small group of people who knew about it. That's where I met Dexter. Why did you possibly think leaving would be the best way to protect us? Because back then I rationalized it by saying I knew too much. I'm just a human. I got any powers. Thought if I stay away, then at least my knowledge can be put to use without being there as a potential risk. What would have happened if someone had tried to get information out of me after your mother died? But maybe that was all just coward's talk. I stayed away because I was afraid of what I might do in a situation like that. This explanation makes sense, and you can't rationally blame him for what he did, but irrationally, as he abandoned his child, you most certainly can hold a grudge. I wish you were there, even for the little parts of my upbringing. I know. I'm sorry. You must want to console him, but something holds you back. Maybe you just aren't ready for it yet. Even after hearing all about what happened, all you can do is just stare at your father to close his eyes in sorrow. I guess I have to say goodbye to Shannon again next time I see her, huh? Yeah. Parathon may be a small place, but it's safe. That boy, Keaton or something. He arrived here just in time after it happened. Keaton? Oh, do you mean Clive? Clive, that's it. You're grateful as hell for that boy. He saved your life. Maybe I shouldn't have pulled the whole "it's none of your business" tone on him earlier. Everything that happened has just been so weird that I can't wrap my head around any of it. Thanks for checking in on me like this. And Dad? Thanks for being here like this. I really appreciate it. You're welcome, kid. Go out and let you rest up. Feel better soon. I'll try. Dream sharing. I wonder if I might have that power too. You do not. And with that... Oh, no! There's space! Well, here we go. I'm gonna end this episode here. So thank you very much for watching, and hopefully I'll see you later.